Coming up on Sports Den, Blaine Volleyball takes their Gangnam Style to the Excel Center for the state tournament. We have the top plays of the fall season and in-studio athlete guests. It's the fall finale, Sports Den.
Where's Kenton? The show's about to start. It's showtime. Let's do this.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the fall finale of Sports Den, episode number 13. We're going to wrap up the fall season.
Yep.
We've got highlights of Blaine Volleyball at state. We've got in-studio athlete guests, 19. The best athletes in the North Metro area will be here on this show. We'll talk to them, and they will hopefully answer our questions. We also have the top 25 plays of the fall season.
Man, it just came. It was just here.
Yep. We started, and we got this fall finale full circle right there. And we're going to go down to, instead of the circle, we're going to go down to the X for some volleyball highlights, where our Lady Bengals took their Gangnam Style quarterfinal round, taking on the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Bengals the number 2 seed, and 4 out of their 7 state appearances for the Bengals have been under head coach Celeste Gorman in her 8th year at Blaine. Game 1, Lydia Dimke kicks off the tournament with the service ace. The Bengals jump out to the lead and hold it for most of the match. Lumberjacks battle back. Mariah Colley takes advantage of a communication error and puts the kill away. They battle to a tie at 21. As usual, Bengals close out strong. Jessica Jorgensen puts it in Barron Lumberjack land, and the Bengals take the first set 26-24. El juego número dos.
That's number 2.
Sierra Trost, the service ace, back-to-back aces. The Bengals open up a big lead. Watch the crazy angled quick set from Lydia Dimke to Taylor Morgan. And Captain Kaboom Boom puts it away.
Boom, boom.
Bengals 25-11. Game 3. Dimke's turn to hit it, and she kills it. 10 kills apiece for Dimke, Morgan, and Jorgensen. And then Dimke adds the finishing touch with the match point kill. She sets, she hits, she kills. The Bengals win 25-19. They take game 3. Bengals sweep Bemidji 3-0. They move one step closer to the title game.
Last year was kind of a nerves year. It was the first time a lot of us had played in the state tournament, and the team was all kind of just uptight last year, and we just learned from that and learned to play loose and just to have fun with it because you want to do good.
Well, Bemidji's such a great team. I mean, you knew they wouldn't go down easy, and the first game is always so much jitters, and you just step out into this big arena, it's like, wow, all these people are here for me. So once you get the jitters out of the way and you calm down, then we really played solid.
You know, their defense was very good, but deep corners for us are always a big thing, and they that kind of worked for us this game. So
to just evaluate and make sure there's no errors and do the simple things on our side of the net.
The Bengals move on, hoping the simple things will fare them well in the semifinal, still at the X. This time taking on the number 3 seed, Eden Prairie Eagles. Very even match as we got round 2. Game 1, Eagles, Aaron Schwartz, the kill. Eagles go on a 7-0 run. It's 22-14. Eagles star hitter Sarah Wilhite, the kill from the outside. 25-17, Eagles take game 1. El juego número dos.
Number 2.
Wilhite blocked by Taylor Morgan and Catherine Hawkins, and the Bengals lead early in the second set. Then Morgan threw the block for the kill. Bengals tie it up at 19. But the Eagles score the final 6 points. Aaron passed on the serve receive, and Hannah Redmond puts it straight down for set point, 25-19. Eagles go up 2-0. Game 3, Catherine Hawkins smokes one inside the back line, 8-7, Bengals with the lead. Eagles' Hannah Redmond with the big kill, capping a 12-7 run for EP. Bengals still battling, not going down without a fight, scrapping and keeping it alive. And then the Bengals have Jessica Jorgensen. She gets the tap over kill, and the Bengals tie it up at 23. Match point for the Eagles, more Hannah Redmond. She puts that away, 25-23. Eagles pull off the 3-0 sweep of the Bengals. Blaine, so Eden Prairie moves on to the championship game. Blaine moves on to the third place game to take on the Shakopee Sabres, former dynasty of volleyball, still a very good team. In the first set, it is Taylor Morgan getting the kill, but Shakopee leads and they pull away at the end. Service ace for Mackenzie Piper. And 25-18, Shakopee wins game 1. In the second set, Kaylee Lemke of the Sabres ends up with the kill and an 8-2 lead for Shakopee in the second set. They end up putting this one away. Maggie Holcomb and Mackenzie Piper on the block. 25-14, 2-0. Shakopee with the lead, but the Bengals are not giving up. Kill by Taylor Morgan here. The Bengals take a 9-4 lead in the third set. They would hold their lead throughout the match. On match point, Lydia Dimke with the kill. 5-set losing streak is snapped, and the Bengals start a streak of their own. Then a block by Jessica Jorgensen and Sierra Trost. The Bengals keep it rolling. A tight fourth set, but Jessica Jorgensen with the kill, and the Bengals 25-21 tie it up. We go to a fifth and deciding set. Shakopee takes an early lead. Tina Hoppy with the kill. Off of the block, out of bounds, 4-2 Shakopee, but the Bengals tied up at 11. Service ace, Catherine Hawkins. The Bengals then pull into the lead, and then Lydia Dimke does what she do. The kill, back line, got it, 15-12. Bengals win 3-2. The big comeback. They drop the first two, take the last 3 sets. Third place, congratulations to the Bengals. A fine season.
Our enthusiasm definitely turned it around, and coming together as a team, working together, and definitely our smiles on the court.
I was really excited and just knew that it was just 1 point closer to our dream.
My emotions were like in the beginning they were kind of low, kind of was the end of like yesterday, and then towards the end of the game we found that momentum, we knew how to shut them down, and my emotions are real high.
I was not about to lose that game. I mean, me and the whole team just fought so hard, and we wanted it so bad. We put everything we had into that game, and we were not going to go down. We deserve this. As a team, we've worked so hard for this, and just to have it all pay off in the end was a great feeling.
Bengals were not going down. They took third place, and Lakeville North holds their #1 seed true, 3-1 victory over Eden Prairie. A lot of good got a lot of good teams down at the X. A lot of good games as the Panthers 3A champions. In Class 2A, it was Marshall, the 3-1 victory over Caledonia. Marshall takes the Class 2A title. And then in Class A, we had Bethlehem Academy over Southwest Christian 3-1, so the #1 seed wins in Class A as well. We have some of the Lady Bengals from the third place team with us. They were smiling and groaning with the highlights that they watched. 2 of the highlights they liked a lot. The middle one they didn't like quite so much, but we'd like to welcome in Lydia Dimke and Alex Brown. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, so you guys, last year, state tournament, you had an early unexpected exit. So this year you guys knew what it would take to take that first game. First, tell us about the Bemidji game. You guys got off to a fast start, and that seemed to help you guys, Lydia.
Yeah, I mean, last year everyone was new and we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, and coming in with the #1 seed was a little bit overwhelming. We had a big target on our back, but this year we were ready and we just had all the adrenaline and trust in each other, and when we came out to Bemidji, we were feeling it. We were playing together as a team and everything was just on.
All right, now Alex, the next game you guys take on Eden Prairie. What was kind of the mood before the game started, and then kind of the first couple sets when you guys lost those first 2?
Well, we definitely wanted to take it to them because we beat them in the past, but we knew that they'd put up a big fight because it was state and everyone plays better at state. But after we lost the first 2 sets, we still had that fire in us and we still wanted to take it to them and come back and win. But unfortunately we didn't, but we got ready for the next match the next day.
All right, and you guys kind of answered this in your post-game interview, but kind of what was the attitude? You dropped the first 2 games to Shakopee. This third place game. At least you get another opportunity to have one more game and to end on a winning note. How important was it for you guys to come back in that Shakopee game and end up with a victory?
Well, no one wants to go home with a participation trophy, okay? We all wanted that 3rd place, but in the end it came down to who had the most heart and trust in each other, like I said before. And being down 2-0 is really hard. I mean, you can start get that mindset, you can start hanging your heads, but we have such a well-rounded team that everyone was just picking each other up. And, you know, we're a bunch of sisters, so we were all there for each other, and we knew coming out into that 3rd game that we were not going to lose and there will be 2 more games to this match.
Like you ladies, I mean, you guys have got some young players there. I mean, you're still going to be a very good team as well.
Definitely. I mean, we had 5 really good seniors that will definitely greatly be missed. I mean, their presence on and off the court. Mm-hmm. But we have such a young team, which is the beauty of that. And so we'll come back firing every year. Mm-hmm. We're not going down just because we graduated some seniors.
And Alex, you're one of the 5 seniors. Tell us what the future holds for Alex.
Well, actually, I signed today for the University of Marion, North Dakota on a full ride scholarship.
Right.
So
hey, congratulations.
I'm excited for that.
That's great.
That's great news.
All
and
right.
Lydia, you plan to go to Purdue?
Yes, I do. I just verbally committed a few months ago.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you.
And you also were on the all-tournament team along with Taylor Morgan at the state tournament.
Yes, I was. I didn't really know that until the till the championship match, so it's a good thing I didn't leave.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't leave. All right, so you guys were able to enjoy the state tournament and have a great year. It was a lot of fun covering you guys. Specifically, what can we look forward to next year? Obviously, you guys are returning. Players like Taylor Morgan. Tell us a little about Taylor Morgan, just kind of the athlete that she is and the teammate that she is. She's a very emotional and fiery player.
She definitely puts all of her emotions into the game. You know, she has so much energy. She just comes out firing every time, and she's so competitive. And I know that when she's on, everyone else just loves it. We can just sit back and watch, and she just brings the whole team up if she's down. So we're really excited to have her back. And her only being a sophomore, she'll be here for 2 more years. So yeah, have
Yikes.
fun, Blaine, the next years.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. We really appreciate you guys coming on the show. And once again, we like watching you guys all throughout the year. You're a lot of fun to watch. And we'll continue to watch you. And best of luck in your future endeavors and going to school up in North Dakota. To you, Alex. All right, we're going to move on to take a look at the state tournament brackets for football, starting with the big class, the 6A.
The big guys. The
big guys, as Rosemount, the upset over Edina 14-10, Lakeville North over Prior Lake. They lost to them earlier in the year. They avenged that. Wayzata over Eastview and Eden Prairie over Minnetonka, setting up a big matchup there, Wayzata and Eden Prairie, and then Rosemount taking on Lakeville North. Championship game will be on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving on the 23rd.
5A coming up next, and you know, St. Thomas Academy beat Elk River, and Mankato West was beaten by Owatonna, so those 2 teams will play, and it'll be Bemidji. Hey, we remember them last year. They lost to Spring Lake Park, they beat Spring Lake Park, and they will take on Totino Grace, who beat Apple Valley 42-14. So,
yeah. And in 4A, we've got Becker, the upset victor over De La Salle, as De La Salle was previously undefeated. Hutchinson over Castle Manorville in a close game. Princeton over Detroit Lakes, another close game. And Holy Family Catholic over Hill Murray, setting up a very good semifinal round of football.
And the 3A is there. London Spicer beaten by Annandale 20-17. Mike Bouchard, your team is going to the state tournament, to the Dome. Rochester Lords, who will play Annandale, they beat Jordan. It was Perham over Esco 42-8, and St. Croix Lutheran losing to Blue Earth area, and it'll be Blue Earth and Perham in that semifinal there as well.
And in Class 2A, Bold getting font size with it. It's 23-20 over Holdingford. Caledonia over Sibley East. Moose Lake, Willow River over Holly, and Jackson County Central over Mayer Lutheran.
Now 1A, that's almost a 9-man. You know, okay. That's Dawson Boyd beat Browersville 35-20. Bethlehem Academy beat Sleepy Eye. You know, those two teams will play. Monoman, good game. Monoman taking on Barnum, and it was 26-0. And Monoman Atwater Crossgrove Grove City will play against Monoman.
It may be just 1A, but it's a capital A.
Yeah.
And when 8 isn't enough and 10's too many, 9-man football as Southridge over Nevis, Grand Meadow over Mountain Lake, Goodridge, Gurgla over Ely, and Clinton, Graceville, Beardsley, Dinsmore. Moves on over Wheaton, Herman, Norcross.
Where's Stephen Argyle?
Knitting a sweater. Oh. All right, speaking of football, we know who is in the semifinal rounds at the Metrodome, and we've got some of our Panthers here. Jeff, I'll let you start off here with the questioning.
The conference champions once again for 3 years, guys. Mr. Olinger, he's a big guy too, ain't he?
Yeah.
He'd take you out.
Liddy Dimke would take me out.
And also Jared Evans and EJ. You guys, it was a good season once again for you guys, but doggone it, it just, Totino Grace, every single year. But you guys still had a good season.
Yeah, we were 9-1 and won conference and went undefeated. Just didn't beat Totino.
Now, of course, you two guys are you're just juniors, not just juniors, you know. No, you're a senior, but we have one junior. and probably, wow, EJ, you over 1,400 yards, unbelievable for you this year.
Yeah, I think my offensive line, they did a great job this year, and just looked for holes to go through, and I just tried to run my fastest.
And you had a decent series as well, or good for your team as well.
Yep, I was just kind of blocking for AG some of the time, and then powering up the middle, the other half.
Let me ask you, are you going to go on and college playing?
Yeah, probably Division II and like the Northern Sun Conference with like Duluth and all them. That's probably where I'll go.
And of course, you are in the Minnesota State first team for the Panthers. Sacks, awesome. Yeah. It's awesome, and you were the sophomore when you played varsity, I believe.
Yep.
Unreal.
Yeah, and EJ, I want to know how you pronounce your first and last name, so then we have it on tape, and we'll get it right every time next year.
Okay, well, everyone gets it wrong, so it's no big deal. But my first name, you said Ejadaman, and then my last name, it's Agia.
Got it.
You got it now?
I got it.
But you
I'm
can,
look back
you can just call me AG. That's fine.
AG?
So it's not so confusing.
All right. We'll go with that. We'll go with a route that leaves us less confused because we're easily confused.
Yeah. But now this year, it's going to be weird for the conference, I think, because was it North Branch, St. Francis? They're all going to be gone now, so there's not many left. What kind of are you guys going to have as another good conference, you think? Or?
Hopefully, yeah. It's just like we lost all our seniors this year. They're a good bunch of guys, but next year we're just going to reload. We got some new guys. They're going to develop into good guys, and then to develop into great guys.
And do you think Olinger we can maybe just one more season for you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, you are. I've seen every game. I think that I don't think you sat on the bench, or you weren't even tired. You were both off and defense, offense, defense, offense. Every game.
Park way.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Is that right? Do you believe that? I mean, that's the way you guys play the game.
Yep. Yeah. Just get break during special teams.
Yeah, only one or two of us weren't playing both ways, and I was lucky to be one of them.
And now, EJ, you also you played both ways also.
Yeah, we had to condition a lot to get used to all this, but we got used to it, and yeah, we did our best.
All right. Well, great season for you guys. A lot of fun watching you as always, and thank you for coming on the show. Best of luck to you next year, and to you guys as you go off to college and finish off the school year. enjoy your high school years. We're going to take a break. We got plenty more sports and more athlete guests, and we'll have our top 25 plays of the fall season. Don't go away. You're watching Sports on North Metro TV.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Welcome back to Sports Center. Look at all those athlete
Look at those
guests.
guys.
Some of the finest athletes in the North Metro area, nay, the tri-state area, dare I say.
Food too. Good food.
Umbria Pizzeria,
yeah.
5 Spice, providing the food. We want to give them a big thanks.
Yes.
2 thumbs up
The
for
egg
delicious
rolls.
food.
Oh,
so good.
I
All right, we had several Blaine teams go to the state tournament.
Yes.
All of them had good showings, and one of them went all the way to the championship game before losing a close a 3-2 game to Eastview. We have 2 of those Bengal players with us. I want to welcome to the show Colton Nelson and Jason Sheeler. Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome, guys.
All right,
congratulations. That's great.
Yeah, you guys, you guys have made a habit of getting to the state tournament, which is a good habit to have. All right, tell us what it was like. We'll start with that quarterfinal game. You guys played Champlin Park. It's a team that you know, but they're #1 in state. Colton, tell us what that game was like, knowing the firepower that they had and what you had to do to stop them.
In the first half, they went up 1-0, and then after that, we just had the power to and the momentum to just want to go and win. And then after we scored our first goal, we just had all the motivation in the world to keep going and going and going, and it worked out for us. It was good.
So, Jason, at the start of the tournament, did you guys think you could win it all, or was it a big motivational boost after you guys beat Champlin to think that maybe we can do this?
Yeah, after Champlin, we definitely had a bigger motivation. Like, if we got past them, we knew we could eventually make it to the state championship. And Champlin was 17th in the nation, I think. It was something like that. And so, yeah, after we beat Champlin, we were all fired up.
I was really surprised that you guys were. I mean, I knew that you guys would go to state, because but man, you guys had it there. You guys were the champs. You guys could have won this game. Unreal.
Yeah, tell us about that Eastview game. You guys had the big semifinal win over Bloomington Jefferson, and then you guys end up in the championship game with Eastview. It was kind of a back and forth battle. Talk us through kind of what that game was like as you kind of matched them goal for goal up until the third.
Yeah,
game.
it was like an up and down. Like they'd score and then we'd score, so our hopes would be high, and then they'd come back and then we'd come back, and then I don't know, it just didn't work out for us. I thought we outplayed them, but it was one of those games where it just didn't turn out for us.
You guys got scoring from a lot of different places, which is great to have. But you had, I don't know, was Mitch Bogey injured earlier in the year? Because it didn't seem like we saw much of him early on in the year. But then
he was out for the first few games for personal reasons.
Gotcha.
But yeah, but when he came back, our team turned around and he helped our up front, and everyone, it just went crazy.
Yeah, when he came back, it was definitely help for me up top. I really enjoy playing with him, and I think we work well together.
Yeah, there's so many times where you guys made just a great crossing pass, and he was right there almost every single time, putting a foot on it and scoring a goal.
Yeah.
So what's up for you guys now with soccer done? Now what's up for you?
Well, we play soccer. I play soccer year-round, so I'm already started practice again on the weekends during the week, and then our first tournament's in February. My team goes to Phoenix, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Good deal.
Yeah, my team starts practice soon, and then we're going to play U18, U19, and so.
You know where you're going to college then?
Not right now. It's between a couple schools, but I'm still applying and looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And you think the Bengals will be back in the state tournament next year?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got some quality seniors coming back, the core of the team, and also our freshman classes. They're pretty good. This past year they went undefeated, actually, so we'll have some young people coming up for us.
Great.
Excellent.
We'll look forward to that for sure. As you were all-state, you made the all-tournament team. Both of you guys did, and along with Ian Durbin and Mitch Bogey. So congratulations on a fantastic year.
Thank you.
And we hope to continue to hear good things from you guys in the future. Right now, we're going to take a look at some of our top plays of the fall season. And we can't show them all to you once. That's just too much.
You can take a little part, right?
Yep. Our doctors have recommended that we dole them out in smaller doses. So please enjoy the first 10 plays of the top plays of the fall season. Enjoy. 5 Spies plays of the fall season, number 25. Centennial taking on Champlin Park. Max Corey throws it up there. Josh DeWitt, go up and get it. Over the double coverage, makes the grab. He would have scored a touchdown. That would have been much higher than 25. But it does make the list for the nice grab from DeWitt. He's made a few of those. Number 24. Panthers football taking down the St. Francis Fighting Saints. They don't put up much of a fight here against EJ, breaking tackles, and once he gets going, he's gone. 53-yard touchdown run, EJ. Number 23. It's the year of the long runs. Centennial taking on Coon Rapids, and Treadle breaks into the open, and he takes it 60 yards for the touchdown, Cougars. Number 22. Panthers defense. Someone said they had a good defense. Gabe Gall scoops up the fumble. 14-yard return touchdown. Number 21. Kids football, anyone? Blainsville Park Athletic Association 5th grade championship. Hogan connects with his man Darius Robinson, and he could go all the, and he does. Touchdown Steelers. Robinson from his hero, Hogan. The Steelers win. Number 20. Panthers taking on the Knights. Gabe Dahl on the reverse this time, not scooping up a fumble, but he does take it to the house. 45 yards for the touchdown, Gabe Dahl. He's not made of porcelain and he doesn't have yarn hair, but he does score touchdown. Number 19. Bengals, Cardinals. Remember when that used to be a rivalry? Now it's just target practice for Copa as he connects Alex Copa to Joe Roble, and he breaks the tackle, and he's in for the touchdown, Bengals. 66 yards out, Copa to Roble. Joe Roble, he plays both sides of the ball. It's baby powder time. Don't want to rash. Baby powder for the baby powder blues. The Bengals roll over the Cardinals. Copa to Roble. And the Bengals win! Number 18. Panthers taking on the Cooper Hawks, and more EJ. Can't get enough EJ. This one even further out. This one 66 yards. You ain't gonna catch him. Sounds like a jet taking off. Number 17. Blaine versus Anoka football. Alex Copa on the keeper. Takes it outside, breaks a tackle, and he is gone. 56 yards for the touchdown run. Alex Copa. Number 16. We introduce you to the legend of Brittany Montion, sophomore Lady Bengal. Bend it like Brittany. Montion scores from the corner kick, armed with a ponytail and a leg of fury. Brittany Montion led the Bengals in scoring with her ability to put the ball in the net. Seems simple, but it isn't. Not so easy.
No.
All right, we've got a
Nice
couple
job, by the way.
of, hey, thanks. Cougar volleyball players with us. Yep. Carly Trout and Lindsay McCauley, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we'll start with you, Lindsay. I'm sorry, Carly. Tell us about the year. You were a junior this year. You got some playing time last year as a sophomore.
Yes.
Obviously playing with Lee and Adana, some very big hitters for you guys. What was it like trying to, in their absence, trying to step into kind of the role of being the big hitter?
Well, it's always hard to lose such a big offensive player, and a lot of our girls knew that we needed to step up, and I think that's what had to happen. And having played last year and know how Lee plays, I knew what it was like to be right next to that girl, and that helped me become a big hitter like her.
Yeah, that had to have helped you guys, obviously in the past, but also kind of her leadership and kind of showing her work ethic must have rubbed off on you guys as a positive thing.
For sure.
All right, now Lindsay, tell us about this year. It was your senior year. Not as much success as you guys have had in the past, but you guys definitely had a persevering year. You definitely had plenty of good moments and good games.
Yeah, I mean, we did lose a lot of big hitters, but I think this year we were more versatile. Like, we had hitters like all over the place. So it was kind of fun not just going to one person the whole time. So I don't know, it was definitely different.
So how many different things do you do? Do you have to install kind of a different offense, or just work the ball around more?
We had to try to get all three of our hitters involved. And with that, they would have different hits, like if you want to go fast or slow. So we had to set up a whole new offense, basically.
Okay, so you're not sure where you're going to school yet?
Nope, not
You've got a little bit of time. And you guys are volleyball all year round.
Yes.
Carly, you're a junior. Tell us what the expectations are for the team next year.
Well, we're going to lose some big seniors. We're going to lose our setter and some back row players. So we're going to expect girls to step up and really get some new good setters and expect the leadership on the court like we had this year.
Great. We look for good things from you guys in the future. Thank you for coming on the show. We're going to go to another break right now. Before we do that, it's trivia question time. And the question is, how many career goals did Jenna Roaring score for Centennial in her high school career?
I bet these ladies know.
Maybe.
Too. Yeah.
We'll see. She said over 1,000. That answer is too high.
Yeah.
It's
all right.
100.
We'll be right back with more guests and more top plays.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blade. We buy gold at your exchange.
Welcome back to Sports and everyone. This is the fall finale.
Yes, it is.
It's live. It is 1 hour in length, and we will have more athlete guests. Give the people what they want. They want more athlete guests.
Yeah.
So they'll come in and sit down. We'll ask them questions.
Yeah.
They'll answer them, as we've said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Earlier on.
Yeah,
all right. Blaine Bengals. They're another Blaine team, the girls soccer team, another team that went to state.
Yeah.
And they made it to the semifinal round. Another good showing for them, once again getting back to the state tournament. We welcome a few of those Lady Bengals, Ashley Pafko and Taylor Greathouse. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so congratulations on a great year. And Ashley, we'll start with you. Tell us about the quarterfinal game versus Centennial. You guys lost to them late in the regular season, earlier in the year, and then you kind of developed a different strategy going into this game. Tell us what that was like.
Well, once we played them already, like during the season, and we lost to them, we kind of knew how to play against them and stuff. So I think we were ready, and then we just all tried really hard. And yeah.
So that was the first time Centennial was held scoreless. You guys, big credit to you. And there's only been a couple times where they've held to as little as 3 goals. So this is a team that likes to score, and you guys kept them off the board. And then Brittany adds a goal to make it 1-0. That must have really lifted you guys up. You know, you guys had been feeling great after that first goal.
Yes.
Right.
It was a big relief.
Yeah, and in the second half, Taylor, you had a goal, Brittany with the corner kick, and then you put it in off the foot. You seemed pretty excited at that point. Tell us what the emotions were like after you made that shot.
I was pumped, not gonna lie. In practice, me and her we were practicing corners, and she served a corner like that, and I scored exactly how I did in the game, so it was honestly play-by-play. And my coach told me, like, if you score like that against Centennial, you're gonna be known as a legend. And right before I scored the goal, my coach said he called it. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he's like, "You're officially a legend." And it felt,
You're
it
a
felt
legend.
good. It felt good.
You're
the
a
legend of Taylor Greathouse.
Yeah.
And then, so you didn't have any goals during the regular season. You're a defender. You get one in the state tournament, and then you add another one later on in the state tournament.
Yeah, I actually got it off a set piece. I was surprised. I'm not sure why I wanted to take the set piece, to be honest. Kara normally takes them if she's on the field, but I told her I'd rather have her in the box, you know, so I could serve it in, and fortunately I got a goal off it. So.
All right, so you know where you're going to school.
Yes, I'm going to the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, to play Gopher soccer.
All right. And your sister, is she still playing there, or is she done?
No, she graduated last year. She
Okay.
played Gopher soccer and softball, actually.
Yep. So good PAFCO tradition there.
Yeah, no kidding.
So congratulations on the state tournament and a great showing. And you were one of the all-state tournament team,
Yes.
along with Brittany. And Taylor, do you know what your future plans are?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to St. Kate's to play soccer for them and major in physical therapy.
Great.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, again, congratulations, and thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We
Thank
enjoy
you.
having you guys. And now it's time for taking a look at the voting results of Athlete of the Fall season for the female. And there were a lot of votes cast. The winner is Ashley Pafko.
Hey!
She won out over Lexi Lukey, Jenna Roaring, Carly Trout, Liddy Dimke, Taylor Morgan, Brittany Montian, and Mary Liz Swanson. So I have something for you, Ashley Pafko. Before you go, here's your certificate.
Thank
And then you get to choose between Five Spice and Umbria. So you can choose it.
Spice.
All right, they're both wonderful selections. It's time now
Thank
for
you.
more top plays. Congratulations to Ashley. Let's take a look at some more of the top plays of the fall season.
All right.
More top plays, all right. Number 15. Cougal's Jenna Roaring is scoring career goal number 100. She finished with 105 or so. It's hard to keep track with that many goals. Jenna Roaring, your career goals leader for the Cougars. We'll miss you, Jenna. Number 14. Centennial Cougars running back Michael Diggins taking on Anoka and running over the Tornadoes like a trailer park getting its sweet, sweet revenge. Get out the way. Michael Diggins, touchdown Cougars, 44 yards on the score. One of his many, many touchdowns. Number 13. The Blaine Bengals taking on the Armstrong Falcons, but it's the Bengals who go to the air. Alex Copa connects with Warrener, James Warrener. Nice stiff arm there, and he's in for the 67-yard touchdown. Copa to Warrener. Take that! Bengals win! Number 12. State soccer in the quarterfinal up at St. Cloud. Cougars taking on the Bengals. Classic rivalry. Brittany Montian puts the Bengals on the board, beating the keeper. The Bengals take the advantage and they hold on. The Bengals upset the Cougars. Brittany Montian with her ponytail and her leg of fury. Add a star wipe to that. The Bengals win! Montian. Brittany Montian. Assist to Carajali. Number 11. Panthers taking on the Irondale Knights once again. And once again, EJ takes it to the house. I swear I hear a jet taking off. Knew it.
67-yard touchdown run for EJ, and the Panther crowd goes wild. So wild. Number 10. We're entering the top 10 here. Kristen Whitney juggles the ball up in the air and puts it top shelf. My friends, that's where Grandma keeps her organic peanut butter because she's hip with the times. Whitney, beautiful play. Wish I could do that, but I can't. Whitney can. Number 9. Bengals taking on the Edina Hornets. Copa throws a quick wide receiver screen to Joe Roble, gets some blocking, and he is off. Breaks an ankle tackle. You can't bring down Roble like that. 72-yard touchdown, Copa to Roble. What a play by Roble. Breaking the tackle, and he finishes the 72-yard touchdown, Bengals. Number 8, Ocho. Bengals at State. This one was the finisher. It clinched it. From the corner kick from Brittany Montian to the foot of Taylor Greathouse with the roundhouse, the one-timer goal, and the Bengals win! 4th place, Bengals at State. Congratulations. Hugs for everybody. Number 7. Panthers playoff football in the semifinal, taking on the Andover Huskies. Punted it away late in the 4th quarter. Tie game, but that changes. It's a muffed return. Fumble in the end zone. Tyrese Jackson, the fumble recovery. Touchdown, Panthers. They hang on to win. The Panthers win. Number 6. Bengals volleyball taking on Minnetonka and Taylor Morgan. Ridiculous. Spiking it straight to the floor. Taylor Morgan, she's only a sophomore, but she plays like a super sophomore. Let's listen to that in instant replay. Kaboom goes the dynamite. Kaboom. Kaboom boom Morgan. I want to see Taylor Morgan in a race with one of our next guests here, Jenna Roaring. The 2 fastest girls I know.
Yeah.
I want to see that race.
All right.
We should set it up.
Let's set it up.
We got some Centennial girl soccer players.
Yep.
One of them scored allegedly 1,000 goals in her career. That's Jenna Roaring and Madison Butina. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You've had a successful career. That's putting it very lightly. Tell us what it's like now that it's all over. Tell us, looking back on your career, what kind of sticks out for you?
The things that have stuck out most, I think, have been going to state 3 times? 3 times, and winning conference 3 times. And my 8th grade year, when I first made varsity, was a really great moment too.
All right, and Madison, you guys had another good year, and you're a junior, so you'll be back next year. But tell us about the Blaine game. Did you guys expect it to be similar to the first time you played when it was a 3-0 game? Did you expect it to be the way it ended up, or what was the kind of the feeling as the game went on?
I know we expected it to be a lot harder game, very close, as every game in state and sections is a lot tougher, but I just don't think we came out ready. So that loss was really hard for us, and yeah.
All right, tell us about next year. What are the expectations for the team next year?
We're looking to be good again. It might be a huge loss with losing Jenna, but we're going to have a few girls step up as we have a really good 9th grader forward. So we'll see how we do there. I'm looking for a good season.
All right, and Jenna, it's not a bitter rivalry with Blaine. Unfortunately, you're friends with a lot of those girls who play with them. So.
Yeah.
So but you've decided early on where you're going to go to school. And tell us about where you're going.
My sophomore year, I committed to Santa Clara in California. Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Oh, it's warm, see?
Oh, it's really warm there.
Oh, yeah,
it is.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, you guys, that was a tough loss for you guys, and of course, It's you didn't even score a goal though. I'm like, wow.
Is that the only game
is there something wrong there?
I think that was the second game.
2 games you didn't score a goal.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's on the right here. How many careers?
Yep. How many career goals did you have?
I don't know.
All right.
104.
104.
I think.
All right.
Wow.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Great watching you all throughout your career.
Thank you.
And you will be missed. The highlights will look different in future.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show, and best of luck to your team next year as well.
Thank
all right.
you.
We're going to take another break. We'll be back with more show. More of it. Athlete.
Look at those guys.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta.
Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Welcome back to Sports Number 1. More guests.
Nope.
And also, last week's trivia question, what is Ashley Pafkel's middle name? Nicole. Now we've got some football players.
Yes.
A couple players from the Bengals and one from the Cougars. And we'll start with, we'll introduce to the show Kume Inde, running back, Joe Roble, wide receiver and defensive back, and Michael Diggins, running back for the Cougars. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, we'll start with you, Kume. A great year for you. Tell us about the Edina game. That was you guys went down early, but then you guys just battled back and made a fantastic game of it.
Yeah, we actually threw 2 pick sixes that game. That got us down 14-0. Then we scored right after their last pick six. And then going into halftime, we had a big turnover. We blocked a field goal and brought that back. Then we were kind of battling back and forth, and then in the end, they ended up getting us.
Yeah, there was a lot of big plays in that game. Both of you guys scored long touchdown runs. Tell us about your 80-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, we just ran a simple, like a counter play where I took a couple steps the other way and then broke one tackle, and then I was just gone after that. It was exciting. I don't know, I've never had a big play that much, like an 80-yard play before, so it was fun.
And Joe, you had a big play on I believe it was a wide receiver screen where you just got the ball, got some blocks, and took off. Tell us about that one.
Yep, just a quick wide receiver screen to me. Just had great blocking, and once I got the ball, I just had one guy to beat, the safety, and just took it into the end zone and scored.
Tell us about the ending of that game. I know you do play some both ways. It's kind of a rare thing for Blaine to play defense and wide receiver. Tell us about kind of the end of that game when you guys kind of took the lead, they took it back again, and then you guys were hoping to get that last opportunity to come down the field, but I believe it was you that got knocked down on the play.
Yep. Yeah, we were actually setting up a hook and ladder on that play, so I was running to the middle, and the linebacker completely took me out. I thought there was going to be a penalty, but didn't end up getting one. End of the game, I don't know. Tough year.
Yeah, but a good season for you guys. A lot of fun to watch, and we'll talk to you, Michael. What a year you had.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look in the box score and see 3 touchdowns and 150 yards basically per game. Tell us what it was like going into your senior year this year.
It was exciting. We knew it was going to be a rebuilding year. We worked hard this offseason. We just didn't have a ton of seniors this year to have great success, but we had a few good games. We were up and down this year.
Coach Diggins said that I have to go to every game now because you guys have won every time that we've been North Metro TV. What can I say? But you guys against Anoka was a very good game, and
Yeah.
I think you owed Anoka, no doubt.
Yeah. From last year, losing to them twice, and then knocking us out in overtime in the playoffs the year before, it was a much-needed win.
Tell us what it's like playing for your dad.
It's a memory I'll never forget. I loved it every day, going to practice with him, and just being out there on Friday nights with him. I'm gonna miss it next year.
Absolutely, he's one of the best coaches there are. He's such a good guy, and I've known him for a long time, back when you were just a little guy. But anyway, he's a good guy, and he's gonna be all right. They're gonna be good.
So tell us about you guys play other sports, right? Basketball.
Yeah, basketball and track.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a decent basketball team this year. We don't have many returning starters, but we should have a solid team.
And Joe, you playing basketball this year?
Yep, basketball and track like Kunle. Me and him will be coming back to lead the Bengals this year. So.
All right, what about you, Michael?
I'm playing baseball. We lost a lot from last year, so we have a pretty deep lineup right now, but we should be all right, though.
All right.
Good. All right. Well, best of luck to you guys. I'm sure we'll see you down the road, possibly playing some college football somewhere. And we do have we've got athlete of the fall season. The votes are in, and the winner for the male is Kunle. Congratulations to you. You get this Umbria gift certificate.
Thank you very
and
much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
As we also had Michael Diggins in that competition and a lot of other great athletes. A lot of good nominees, so congratulations to all of those in a fine year. Time now for some of those 5 Spice top 5 plays of the year. Some of these guys might be in those plays. Please enjoy.
5 Spice top 5 plays of the fall season. Number 5, Centennial Cougars going with the old wide receiver reverse. Oh, it's a wide receiver reverse pass. Pierre Roddy to Joshua DeWitt. And that's a trick play touchdown for the Cougars. 52 yards on the score. They scored on the reverse run, and then they had a reverse pass. 2 trick plays, 2 trick scores. Those tricksters. Roddy to DeWitt. Cougars win. Number 4. Panthers football. You can guess it. EJ Jaya. This one is the longest from scrimmage, 67 yards. Listen to that noise. The flight path changed, but the result's the same. He comes in for a landing after 67 yards. EJ Ijaya. Number 3. State soccer at the Metrodome. Jeremiah Strand. Nice pass to Mitch Bogey in the state semifinal. You put it to the foot of Bogey, and you're good to go. The Bogey sighting. What's your vector, Victor? Bogey puts it in. The Bengals win. They move to the state championship game. You've been bogeyed. Number 2. Bengals football, our longest play from scrimmage right here. Starting from the 20, it's a 1-play drive. Kunle Allende, using his speed after getting his blocks, takes it all the way down the sideline. 80 yards for the touchdown. Kunle Allende. Big score for the Bengals to put them on the board. And our top play of the fall season, 5 Spice top play. From the same game, Edina before the half, kicking a field goal, trying to go up 13, but the Bengals have a different idea. Caleb Butler, the block, and a big return here from Sam Kriegler all the way. 74-yard return for a touchdown off of the blocked field goal. Big turnaround there. As they nearly defeat the number 1 ranked team, the Edina Hornets. Beautiful play by Butler and Kriegler for your defense/special teams, and that is our 5 Spice play of the year.
Thank you. Hair's very good.
Thank you. That's the top play. Hope you enjoyed those 25 plays. We've got one more group of guests for you. We've got some tennis players.
All right.
I'm feeling the love.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So we've got Mary Liz Swanson of Blaine, and we've got Kelly Jakimowski and Courtney Clare of Centennial Girls Tennis. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So all you girls went to the state tournament. All right, Mary, we'll start with you. I believe this is your 10th appearance on the show after 10 state tournament appearances. Maybe the numbers might be off, but how many trips to the state tournament have you taken?
3.
3? It seemed a lot like more than that. Tell us about the tournament this year.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty good tournament. I played one of my best friends my first round, and we had a really close match. And I ended up losing, but you know, it could have gone either way. And so, I mean, it was still a really good experience, and I'm glad that I went. So, yeah.
All right. What will the future hold for you? Are you going to play tennis in college at all?
I don't know for sure yet. I would like to, but academics are my priority. So, but if tennis will fit in, I'll definitely play.
All right. Now, Kelly, you guys are seniors, right? And you guys played on a doubles team together?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay. Kelly, tell us about the season playing with your partner.
Actually, during the seasons, I played singles.
You changed up for the tournament?
Yep.
Okay.
During the season, I played singles. I lost 3 matches total, I think. It was a pretty good year. It was fun.
All right, and tell us about your season that led up to the state tournament.
My season was really good. I played with Paige Watoshik, and she is a great player. It was a lot of fun. And except for one tournament, we were undefeated the entire year.
All right, that's fantastic. Now, you guys have a good program over there, but it seems normally you match up against one of the dynasties in your section final, so it's tough for the team to get to state. But tell me what your tournament experience was like on the doubles team.
It was tough. We got the 1 seed, which was very surprising for us, and it was a great honor. It was tough. Our second day in the semifinals, we had to play Mounds View, and that was a great match. And even harder in the finals, we had to play our own team, but we really stuck through it, and we were very happy to get first in the section.
Well, congratulations to you guys. And do you guys have any other sports that you play?
Nope, just tennis.
Okay.
I alpine ski.
Okay. You guys plan on playing tennis in college at all, or?
I plan on playing in college. I'm undecided where I'm going, but I'll probably be like D2 or D3.
All right. Well, that's good. Any questions for them, Jeff?
No, congratulations. It's it's tough being seniors, though, isn't it? Maybe another year or something like that.
Well, you can always play tennis the rest of your life. That's the nice thing about tennis.
Absolutely.
So we like to go out and play the courts. Maybe we'll form a doubles team.
You and me?
Yeah, we can play Canadian doubles 2-on-3.
All right.
I don't think that would go well for us.
Probably not.
All right, I don't know if we tried to get swimming and diving section results. I don't think we got them.
No.
But cross-country state meet the previous weekend, going back a little further, we didn't get to mention it on last week's show, but Centennial went to the state tournament for cross-country. They placed 7th. So congratulations to the Cougars there. And then some individuals placed as well for both Centennial boys and the girls. As for Centennial, the winner was Wade Hall of Stillwater, and then Jonathan Keller, Ben Jack, Kevin Groh, Cole Lorenz, Devin Fritz, Joe Bordage, and Jake Peterson. Those are all their times there. And then for the ladies, Wyzetta took the team title, and then Centennial sent a couple of individuals, and 2 participants were able to place at the state meet. For the girls, Megan Keenholz was one of them, and the other one was Clara Sweeney for Centennial, as Maria Hauger of Shakopee took the title for the Class 2A girls. Congratulations to them. Our athlete of the week this week is Taylor Morgan of Blaine Volleyball. In the state tournament, she had 35 kills, 6 blocks in the state tournament, and she made the all-tournament team. And I want to thank all of our guests. Great show. Go to northmetrotv.com. You can watch the entire show. Thank you to Umbria and 5 Spice. And to all of our athlete guests, thanks, guys. We hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you in the winter season a couple weeks from now.
Don't forget North Metro TV.
Go Bengals.
Yeah. Go Panthers.
Go Cougars.